Hi, my name is Nusrat Noor,
And I'm Megan McCullough.
and we are part of the IcyInverts research team, a collaborative group of scientists from multiple institutions.
We're aboard the RVIB Nathaniel B. Palmer to conduct research in the ocean surrounding Antarctica. In this video, we're going to talk about museum specimens and the data associated with them.
When we collect animals for research, it isn't limited to just the physical specimens themselves as well as their taxonomic identification, but important information surrounding the collection. Any specimen may be used in future research, so recording detailed data is a must. This includes the when, where, and by whom a collection is made, as well as the method, relevant notes on environmental conditions and habitat, and any other information we think would be useful.
Incredibly important is knowing exactly where each specimen is collected. Locality can often be estimated based on written descriptions, but for ocean research cruises like ours, the exact latitude and longitude coordinates must be recorded at the time of collection, and of course we ID the animals as best we can at the time. It is the information that we collect that really separates any old dead animal to a specimen that can be used for research. After collection, what we call lots are made by sorting specimens into taxonomic groups, and a representative specimen is photographed. Each lot is given a unique identification number that allows us to connect associated data later, and then specimens within the lot are preserved. Some are preserved in ethanol or formalin, others are cryo-frozen at negative 80 degrees Celsius, and oftentimes we take tissue samples and put them in RNA later. Each preservation method allows for different kinds of research, so it's ideal to do as many as possible.
All the specimen lots and their corresponding data eventually end up in museums. There, they are given a catalog number and preserved with specially printed labels made to last decades. The specimens are carefully stored, and the corresponding information is saved in each respective museum's database. Ultimately, these unique collections aren't supposed to be forgotten on a shelf, but to be accessible to any who may need it, used for research and education. This is where data aggregators come in. They are online platforms that allow for the specimen data and images to be made available online and thus available much more easily to the research community, educators, students, and the general public. Museums can upload information stored in their collection databases and share the wealth of knowledge they hold to even more people than ever before.
That's a little introduction to museum specimens and their corresponding data and why it's so important to preserve them and their data properly.
Support for this work was provided by the National Science Foundation and our affiliated universities. Thank you for valuing science and watching this video. For more information, please check our other videos that describe the science, animals, and equipment of our IcyInverts expedition.